streaming. Welcome to Falcon Sledge. I'm Austringer, and today you are watching our stream of Star Citizen. I'm joined tonight by Erky, and I believe we also have Boracay in chat, but I don't think he's running Star Citizen tonight. As you can see, I am testing out a new arm for my keyboard and mouse. I plugged this into my Next Level Racing cockpit. It holds my keyboard and my mouse, or my little half keyboard thing here. I assembled this out of parts from the Next Level Racing kit, which reminds me, if you want to get a discount on Next Level Racing gear, you can find a link in the description, which I will go in and add right now. That will get you some free stuff, or some discount. Today, we are going to be doing some salvage. We're not going to be doing it. We're not going to be doing it in a way that's just made for making money. For example, you know, going out and doing panels or something like that. No, we're not going to do that. We want to see if we can find a nice, fun way to do it, where you're kind of finding things a little bit more organically, if you know what I mean. And hopefully we can have some fun doing it. Hopefully there will be some fun shenanigans for you guys. because that is what we are all about. So let's adjust Berkey's display here. No, that isn't right at all. There we go. There we go. That should give you a pretty decent view of what he's doing. All right. Let me go and get this, because I did forget to get the... I think this is right. I need to check one thing first. Trying to find... I want to make sure that I give you guys the right code. Okay, I think that's it. Oh no! Go away. Alright, let me go put this in the description. I should have already had it in there, but I'm a pleb. Alright, we are gonna go... I need to go see if my...
treasure.
Welcome to the stream, Burakai.
Thank you.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, doing just fine. How are you?
Not too shabby. I'm getting by. How's the family? Doing good?
Doing good. Just obsessed about croissants right now.
Croissant! Well, I suppose that there are worse things to be obsessed about. I could have sworn I had another one of these thumb screws, but I don't, so this will have to do. Oh, I am naked. This may not be good.
Isn't that a usual occurrence for you?
Waking up in a strange place without any clothing? Well, yeah.
Sounds pretty normal.
Yeah. Oh. We don't need no chat.
I mean, it was very normal when we played Ark.
Well, this is Ark in space, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have a sniper rifle. Yay! I'll use it. Because it's gonna be 4.0 soon and all of our gear's gonna go away anyway, so use it. I'm sure that I'll lose all of this stuff in the worst ways possible anyway, so...
You're telling me you're gonna lose it to communism?
Probably.
Disappointed!
That was a good joke and you know it.
You will take it and you will like it, comrade. Fine, I'll put the blue arms on just because I need them. Look, I match, if you're colorblind. You're colorblind. Yes. There we are. I think that thing's already got a scope. It does. I got some food and water on me. Let's make sure that I have healing stuff so that I will die slower than otherwise. I guess we will be doing some industrial work. What kind of sniper is this? This is a arrowhead sniper rifle. I need magazines for it because I don't think I have any. Have lots of magazines for other things, but I will run down and get some of these. I think that they have some here. I better check my ship. If I'm naked, then that means that the good old trusty vessel is probably destroyed too.
Likely.
But a pretty good night so far. Utah won. It was a great hockey game. We beat the Flyers. Because they suck. Oof, they might not have a gun vendor here. Oh, I have to go down to the surface anyway to get the reclaimer, huh? Well, I'll get it done when I'm down there then. Better head down. Double check to make sure we get comms. So how are you this evening, Urki?
totally excited to go to work tomorrow.
You sound excited.
Welcome.
Your voice sounds like you
Try.
might just burst if you're not careful.
Somebody's got totally matching armor standing here. I'll bet you I know who that is.
My armor matches perfectly.
Your insurance claim has been. Thank you.
My camouflage is so good, I'm surprised you saw me at all.
Your rifle big enough?
Yes.
I don't believe you. I think you're compensating.
I don't think that you can have it too big. Yeah, I don't think so.
So you have to hike somewhere with it.
Yeah. True. Yeah, Call of Duty and things like that don't exactly take into account that lugging a Barrett around isn't all that fun.
No. They are very heavy.
I was watching Unsub podcast and they were talking about how they would oftentimes ditch the Barrett and take a 308 with them. If that was an option, if they had a Barrett assigned, they'd just ditch the Barrett and take the 308 gun or the Lapua rounds. 308 Lapua, that's what it is.
338.
338, that's right. Man, I thought I had another one of those thumb screws, but I don't apparently. Maybe it's down there. I'll find it later. All right. I am still waiting for my Pisces. It looks like it's here.
Stand by. Welcome.
So I've got several ships here if we wanted to take something down.
Oh, I've got one now. Question is, do we want to take a second ship with us and then just both board the Reclaimer when we find a wreck?
Yeah.
It might be a good idea. Fine.
I don't
Fine, elevators.
You don't need to use those.
You don't need those. It's busted.
Disappointed!
Man, none of the elevators are working. I know. It'll work if we push all the buttons at the same time. That won't hurt anything at all or cause any problems.
Nope. Why am I missing a shield generator for my Zeus?
You don't need one of those. Oh, I've got to do that. I have to
Neither
make
my
that clip. They don't need
weapons are
those.
on
That is the clip I need to make for the channel. Open! Well, that ruins that whole idea of that.
Selected. Stand by.
I complained about it, it still didn't open. Balls. Someone dropped something here. It's an FS9. FS9 magazine. I'll take that. And then probably ultimately drop it because it's empty. No, it's not empty. It's mine now. My bullets. My bullets. You broke it, Colby.
You're welcome.
I'm upset with you. Alright. Time to server hop. I'm gonna store my
Welcome
Pisces, I guess.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Just in case.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, showing in menus. Ready to go. The only thing I don't like about this setup is that this stick bumps up against this just slightly. But that's a secondary movement. I don't think that'll be a huge problem. And when I do the warbird, it's going to be vertical. So it won't be a problem. Maybe. This one just
Well, I know
touches
your
that.
stick's going to be vertical when you're doing that one.
Why wouldn't it be?
Good question.
You know that men are the only sex that can divert blood flow by merely thinking about it? True statement.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the... Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Might as well
Your
claim that
insurance claim
one.
has been sent.
And I think that'll be it.
Please visit us again.
What a cute little Pisces. That's what she said.
You fired!
You want to know how you can tell that I'm a real serious sim pilot?
Enfield Aerospace. All systems online.
You rate your sticks?
Instead of putting on my robe and wizard hat, I put on my light gloves.
You are clear to launch.
Nerd.
Nerd. I won't be wearing the flight gloves for this. Sometimes I'll use them with DCS, but not for this. Because the sticks are metal. So, and I'm in a basement, so in the winter it gets kind of annoyingly cold, and it takes forever for the sticks to warm up.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Oops.
Landing gear deployed. Shields offline. Landing
So
gear
oftentimes I'll
raised.
use the gloves in the winter, but they have been missing. A dog carried one away, and we just were doing some cleaning and found it. That was a dog that no longer has a home with us. So. Come on, where the hell is the city? Why are you not showing up for me? There it is.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, today we're going to be doing some exploration of the way that we think we're going to be earning some money come 4.0. Because on 4.0, everything's going to get wiped. So all of anything you haven't paid for is going to get wiped out. So it's kind of a fresh start, and you get to kind of practice your process of building up. And I think we're going to use, Urki and I have decided we're going to try to use salvage. And we'll do both some salvage and some combat, but I think the bulk of our money will probably be made through salvage, and then we'll buy other ships and have fun that way. But we already know that you can go do panels, but searching through endless asteroid fields for panels and then just sucking up panels doesn't seem like it would be all that entertaining for you guys. So we thought we might do taking bounty missions and shooting down some ships that are at the bounties, and then salvaging those might be fun. So Urki looks like he's running his Zeus, which is a cool ship.
I mean, if we're gonna be doing bounties, I'll switch to the Gladiator.
You want to do the Gladiator? Zeus is a good ship
it's
too.
better. Yeah, but Gladiator's a better combat ship.
Shields.
True. Not that they're that great anyway, because the AI is a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
And incomplete.
I mostly spawned the Gladiator because it was
Landing
telling me I didn't have
complete.
any components in it. Which I'm actually surprised it's here. Yeah, I am missing a shield generator.
Warning. You are leaving.
Surprised it's here because the last I had it, it was on a planet's surface when I fell through and died. So I figured I have to claim it, but it's here in my inventory, my hangar, so just confused.
And incomplete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines offline.
Now I get to see if we need to do the claiming of the reclaimer. That's a death trap. Let's not go there. Still a death trap. Never step into a dark elevator, folks. And that's not my street experience talking either. That's just, falling through the elevator at Star Citizen experience talking. This only has one elevator. This is bad. The elevator is not coming.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
This
System.
is Star Citizen.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Are your elevators working?
Yeah, at least to get down to the hangar.
Are you down on the planet?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, when you get down to the planet, you'll have to
give me a
take a elevator to my hangar and bring an actual elevator there. maybe we have some actual matching stuff here. Oh, I've got some RMC here. 3 SCU. Nope. We see that the hangar or the elevator moved to a different place, then we can recall it, but balls.
You broke it.
Yes. Wow, you have to go page up and page down? Oh, that's for the sighting distances. Okay. Well, this is exciting. That's the medical. That's a freight elevator. Those are those elevators that I can use? Heavy cargo personnel only. I'll pretend. I'll be a heavy cargo personnel for now. Just let me out of the flippin' hangar. What if I want a different elevator? Can I call it different elevator?
Are you stuck in the lobby or stuck in your hangar?
In my hangar. So I'm hoping if you land and you come to my hangar that it'll work.
We'll find out if I can get out of my hangar. It's the first time it's given me a hangar fly horizontally yet, too.
Lucky.
Yeah. For these.
And no, still no. Watch, Urkies is also broken. Oh, I just heard the elevator leave mine.
Yeah, it said it was at your place.
Well, that will suck because that
Worked for me.
elevator. All right, bring it to mine.
Maybe you're the problem.
No. The whole rest of the world is the problem. Yay! Erky fixed it. His hideousness scared it into submission.
No, you just have to praise the Omnissiah. As my
Why
hanger,
did we
you go
take it
away.
to your hangar?
So that if you get stuck somewhere else, I'm not stuck with you.
Oh, okay. Man, what a jerk.
It's the power of the mustache.
Belongings are your personal responsibility.
Oh, he knows.
Monitor your luggage at all times.
Oh, yeah, we need to go in here. Let me
Welcome
guess.
The
Claim.
ASOP vehicle retrieval
Yay,
system.
claim.
Your insurance
Hooray.
claim has been sent.
It'll be 10 minutes.
Please visit
Just
us
what we
again.
wanted. A 10-minute wait
Welcome
for no
to
reason
the
because
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Star
Your
Citizen.
insurance claim has been sent.
12,000
Please
credits.
visit us again.
Yay.
Whatever your transaction.
All right, I'll go
we
get
wish you
ammo.
beneficial and prosperous
Maybe I'll get some matching armor. Maybe sell that RMC. Does the admin buy that, or does the TDD?
Trade Development Division.
Yeah, TDD. TDD. Teedly deedly D. Don't
T
need.
double D gur.
T double D. Double D's are fun.
Trap now approaching. Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
How's it going, Solar God? Good to see you again this evening. I promise that I will likely suck just as bad tonight as I did last night. That's how I do. I did pick up some abrade scrapers for the reclaimer, so yeah, that should work well. I need to pick
Now
up a more
arriving.
permanent mouse pad for this thing. Right now I've got it kind of clipped on there with some fancy clips. I don't want this stopped.
Stand clear of the doors.
I've heard that that Corsair has kind of let their quality drop as of late, which is sucky because I really like this Darkcore mouse that I got years ago. Makes me wonder what I'm gonna have to get when I place it. I do the palm grip styles, so I don't like the ones that are made to use claw. And I like to have the thumb and pinky landings as well. And I noticed that not a lot of mice have those anymore. Alright, I'm arriving at
Now arriving.
whatever the hell this is. Area 18. And it's frozen. Oh, I was waiting for the other car. Alright. Yeah, you're welcome to, Solar God. I'm sure that, you know, right now we're just kind of dicking around until 4.0 comes out. I'm thinking we're probably going to see that right before Christmas, is my guess. It depends. I mean, if their next couple of builds of it are really bad, then we won't, but... most people that have been using it, because, you know, I haven't spent $1,000 in this game, so I don't get to use that server yet. But I think we're gonna see the public one real soon, which that's gonna be crazy. Maybe we'll have to do that next weekend. Let's see, we got. Why does it not have? That location shouldn't be the reclaimer. That thing should be area 50 or area 18, right? That should be, one of these should be area 18, but I'm not seeing it here. It's in the storage, but it's not here. Well, okay. I guess we won't sell those.
Disappointed!
I'll just go get ammo, head back. Our reclaimers should be about done. Yeah, maybe if the PTU is up next week, we'll go over there and suck on that side of the verse. I always want to say Area 51, but it's Area 18. Having some frame rate issues. Now, notice that it oftentimes turns on volume. Screen space shadows is always turned up to high again. Let's take care of the weapons first, because what would we call it? It was like Arrowhead? Arrowhead sniper battery, there we are. Not looking forward to those new weapons attachments and ammo costs. That's no bueno. That doesn't sound fun at all. They don't have any dark ADP arms. Fine. I will just continue matching in the way that I do. Apparently, I match just fine the way that I am. I was born this way, and the whole world should adapt to my oddity. And that's how that is.
We do by leaving you alone by yourself.
I deserve it.
I live by a different philosophy. I was born this way, and then you're all going to suffer for it.
Yeah, having some frame drops again. Area 18 is always a bit of a cluster, frames-wise. Run for it! Don't close! Made it.
Tram now leaving the station.
Here, I'll close some of
Stand
these
clear of the doors.
tabs here. I don't really have that many tabs open, but let's see what Task Manager says. Says I'm using 100% of my CPU. I've got a 12900K. It shouldn't be that bad. But it is. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Now arriving.
Only using 21 gigs of my memory, so that shouldn't be a big deal. We're just gonna have one reclaimer, Solar God. We will, I believe, Urki, do you still have your vulture?
Yeah.
So we have a vulture and a reclaimer. I think that if we're both on, we'll probably use the reclaimer.
Yeah, not really fun to run a vulture and a second person inside of or anything. It's definitely built for one person.
To the ASOP
Yep.
vehicle retrieval
Hey, there's the
system.
reclaimer
Vehicle
being
selected.
summoned.
Stand
Be
by.
vigilant and report possible threats every time.
I do have a container I'll
Your
throw in the
vehicle
cargo
has been
hold.
delivered to the following look. Please visit us again.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
Balls. Did it actually
Welcome
transfer?
to the ASOP vehicle
Yep.
Please visit us again.
More Star Citizen shenanigans. There it is.
Hello.
Now we just
and
pray
welcome to Riker Memorial Space
that it takes us to our hangar and doesn't dump us out. To the Star Citizen gods. A cruel god of
Get
randomness.
those Ardor salvaged repeaters for the dynamic event.
Oh,
The New Babbage.
it's an awesome looking ship. I get a kick out of the thing every time I see it. It's just a beast of a thing. The ships I have right now, Solar God, is the Reclaimer and the Constellation Taurus. And I believe Urki has a Vulture and a Zeus?
Zeus, the Vulture,
And the
Retaliator,
Gladiator. Oh, the Retaliator.
which comes
That's
with the
right.
Gladiator, so you have something to use in Area Commander, Arena Commander.
Yes. Oh, I think my RMC is up at the station, maybe. No, I could have sworn it was here. Whatever.
Let's see, this bounty says they fly in a pack, so this one should have a couple smaller fighters. We want to do that.
I have what size is it? I get MRTs all the time now.
It's an LRT, but all my other ones are wreck site ones, and it's rare that you get any aircraft over a wreck site.
The MRTs, you get them all the time. Sometimes I'll get
Yeah, we can just buy that
3
one.
large ships, like
Nice.
Valkyries. Yeah, I've had 2 Valkyries and a Reclaimer at one.
Okay, we'll go with yours then.
Okay, I'll grab one while I'm waiting on this.
You still waiting for the reclaimer to be?
No, it's ready. I'm just loading up for now. Question mark LRTs are usually them, and it's a wreck site on Walla, so that should do it. And sharing.
Accepting.
If we don't get it, we just kill the dude and leave. Just in our ships. We don't bother with anything else. I wish I could bring a fighter. Stinking snub fighter. Yes. Well, when they redo this thing, I'm sure that you'll be able to do something like that. I mean,
Hopefully.
I'm sure that you will, because the reason we can't is not because... Not because it's incapable, it's because it's an older ship design that doesn't hold on to things like that well. Doesn't hold on to the things in its holds and things on its elevator. Kind of like, you know, the Connie. The Connie used to have major issues with its elevators, and this is kind of that era of ship. So I'm sure when they redo it, those problems will be fixed with it, and we can take something with us or whatever. I mean, obviously, it's going to be that Fury. The Fury fit in there better than anything else. Okay. The Dying Star. Is that the black and orange one? I don't remember which paint that is. I had the paint pack for the... Oh, no, I didn't have the paint pack for the Vulture. Alright, I'm just powering up, getting out of orbit here. Well, I'll be out of orbit tomorrow. It's not as bad as it used to be. I really shouldn't complain. I love the suspension on this thing. Just... Oh, it's a monstrosity. Yoink. It's great.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Came from behind.
Yes.
So slow.
Yes. Quite. Oh, the graffiti one. I wasn't really a fan of any of the graffiti ones, but I totally get the aesthetic. I generally play good characters, but I have to admit that I'm a bit of a troll, so I could definitely see the appeal in A Life of Crime. But I haven't done enough practicing in PvP for this game to be super effective.
Your bird is angry.
I hear that. JDam's pissed off in there.
For blood.
I think everybody heard that. Now all of China knows you were here.
I think my neighbors can hear it. More power to the engines! I think I know what happened. I think earlier I fell back to the ground, maybe? I don't know. Because I got disconnected when I was climbing out. And this thing will fall back to the ground if you're not careful. Oh my goodness, we've
Yes.
gone like 13 feet. Go faster! Here, let me see if I can direct some engine power. I don't think we need an extra pip in that, and I don't think we need an extra pip in that. Let us put all the pips into the engines. Now go! Fly, my beast! Look at that. Look at those meters per second increase. Alright, we're clear. Where is our location? The next planet over.
Yeah, it's behind the planet, so...
Mother... something. Here, we'll just jump to... Baijini? Are you looking at my Baijini? Nobody wants to see your Baijini.
OM4. Down
Yep.
and left if you were looking right at the station.
Got it?
I am calibrated. Are you spooled?
Yep, go. That's being a laggy mess right now.
Come on. Voila.
I'm calibrating. I'm assuming you're spooled?
Yep, on Walla.
I hit jump, and you go zip out in front of me.
A lot less mass to move.
Yeah, apparently
faster.
so. Alright. Here's our strategy. We jump in, I scare them with my hideousness, and then you shoot them. How about that? That work? We'll do it that way.
Yeah, that would require you getting there before me.
It doesn't matter when we get there. I'm going to be terrifying no matter what. Ready?
Yep. Oh, there you go. Missed you.
Erky and I have done a lot of FPS, and we got decent at FPS stuff playing Tarkov, so I feel like we're probably going to be fairly adequate, and I'm not going to make claims of being good or anything, but we should be pretty adequate in the FPS game. And we really have enjoyed a lot of the FPS aspects of it. I think that where Star Citizen really shines is the combination of the ship and FPS play. I don't think that any other game out there really combines it in a way that is meaningful like Star Citizen does. And of course, we're nowhere near what we will be for that. Alright, 28 kilometers. I need to map some more of these keys, I just haven't. No ships yet. Usually they show up at about 14 kilometers or so. Sometimes even after you arrive.
Yeah.
Alright. Dropping out.
Old player ship.
I am going to turn on the blinders. A player ship. Now that we can deal with. There's something at 4 and something at 6, but I don't think that they're ships. I think that they're deposits.
Yeah, we got nothing on radar.
Alright. Let's kill that guy and move on then.
He's inside the caterpillar. I'm
Oh.
going to get a shot on him.
That feeling when you're playing British 8.7 and somebody's starting vehicle is a Sherman.
Oh
It's
boy.
telling me my weapon is locked in the armistice zone.
Ooh. We're not in an armistice zone. Okay, gotta get our... There is a player ship, huh? It's a tiny-ass one, but it is one. Alright, you deal with the bad guys, and I'm gonna start getting in position to... Oh shoot, I forgot. I haven't... I am still on cruise, apparently. There. Sometimes I get... I don't know if it's a bug or what, but my cruise gets sticky. Like, I always kind of have the same pattern when I drop out. I disable my QT. I get into the slower master mode, and then I immediately hit cruise to turn that off, so I can glide to a halt here. And sometimes it does not disable, even though I've turned it off. All right, I'm gonna start
Power off.
working this thing.
Gone.
I always feel like I need to get closer than I really need to.
Huh. Weapons locked in armistice zone. This is not an armistice zone.
Nope.
Well, we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. A little more hands-on violence.
We're kind of also experimenting with the 3 view where you can see what he's doing, and if we end up having another person, like if we can ever get Burakai here to grow a brain and come play with us, then, you know, we would add another screen in there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get those shields down now, aren't we? If it's shielded.
There's 2 other guys. Where'd they go?
There's one right here. I am harvesting him.
Oh no! I ran out of ammo.
Oh no. There's another guy that's flanking you.
Thought I had 20 rounds left.
All right.
I did not.
I'm gonna try to find a place to land and help you out here, because we need to take out that thing's shields, and we can't blast it because it's friendly target. Oh, I could just hop in the turret. That's what I should do.
Tier 3 injuries.
Angle that down. I have a big turret with pew-pews on them. I shall utilize this turret. The other remote turrets in this thing do not work well. Alright, mission's done.
Target is dead.
I will go up and try to clear any guys out if you want to blast your way into that ship, and then we can harvest. Yeah, I agree, Solar God. I really have, we've messed around with this before when we were playing DCS. We had Urki's view of his TADS, and it was really cool because the TADS view is much better. Oof, I can not see all that well. Okay, that's a little bit better. See if there's any other. I don't see anybody else in the immediate area here. There's some Chinese company, every time some of these Warcraft 2 songs play, that tries to claim my videos. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to fight a copyright claim on this stream because of this stupid crap. And it's totally the copyright system abuse. They don't own the song. It's a Blizzard song. And video game soundtracks are quite well established as fair use.
Oh, that is not you with the light on.
I am not down there yet. And
Right, but you gotta remember, fair use doesn't exist in China, so...
Oh, everything is fair use in China. we've been
Well,
watching...
I mean, like, they don't have copyright. It's all, like, trade secret stuff. So, that's why they get away with, selling, like, knockoff Legos, knockoff whatever you can think of.
Well, the interesting thing about Legos is their patent has now expired, so there's a lot of people that are doing that. Alright, let's see. Do we have any place that is sufficient to land here? Oh, I'm glad that the lights were on for a moment. I think that that area over there is the only spot that I'm going to really be able to do. Maybe I will mount your ship like I mounted that saber. That was funny.
Actually, make sure there's nobody else here, Mr. Oh yeah, everything looks clear.
Everything looked clear to me, but I couldn't see anything underneath me, which is where that guy ended up being.
There's 4 guys running around.
Hey, everything looked clear. Oh boy, there's
Send
not
you back
level.
to an eye doctor. No, there's not really any level places here. I don't know if you'll be able to land.
Oh, I'll be able to land all right. How serviceable I'll be when I do land? That is another question entirely. I keep reaching over to where my mouse was. We're just gonna call this the spot that we're gonna land. That might work. And I did mount your ship. Oh, that is not gonna work. I turned off my engines and I'm squatting. Maybe we'll slide to the left. Your ship may not appreciate this.
I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, that is going to plug my elevator deep into the ground. Yeah, finding places for this ship is ridiculous. That might do it.
Might still be one guy walking around.
Maybe. Let's see. I'm looking for out the windows here to see if I see anything. I've got my lights are showing most of the area here, but I don't see any. Alright, I'll try to go down and see if I can... As long as I can access the button to bring the elevator back up, usually it's okay. Well, here it goes. They need to fix that other elevator at the front of the ship. That thing rarely ever works. Alright, the answer to that question is no. I am far too high off the ground. Disappointed. That's what makes this thing so annoying to use. We do have a storage container if you find anything you want to keep. I did.
More FS9 ammunition.
I think I have a magazine on me that you can have. I think I did hear a bit of an argument made by another YouTuber about the problem that Star Citizen has with their ships being in different conditions, like this one, for example. And I've been working in software development for most of my adult life, and I got to thinking about how exactly the way that they do this affects us, and I totally understand that having ships in different conditions, or some being in gold standard, some not, and everything is a frustration, and what kind of a problem that causes. But I got to thinking about it, and for those of us who want them to actually end up releasing a final product, I don't think we really want them to bring each ship to gold standard before, or each time that they create a new gold standard, if you know what I mean. I don't think that would really be beneficial. Alright, you want to take this thing's shields down so I can start harvesting it?
I just turned it off.
Oh, it's turned off? Good. Good. I didn't see that in your screen, so...
Yeah, the door was open, so...
Fabulous. Okay, I just shut all the externals. Gear up. Alright, I'll get us in position.
Landing gear rejected.
Yes. Extra crew definitely would help with this back and forthing and stuff, and eventually I would hope to get to that position. But yeah, what I'm talking about with the gold standard stuff is that if they took time to bring each ship to gold standard, each time that they changed what gold standard was, it would drastically delay the development of the game. Because the amount of time that it would take them to do that is a long time. So I'm fine with them, you know, bringing some ships to gold standard as long as the other ships are generally functional. I do think that they do need to take a little bit of extra time just to make sure that things are functional. I understand that things are not going to be in great working order because of, you know, being an alpha and everything, but they do need to kind of, like the way that the Reclaimer is, I think it's a little bit too far. I would like to see it brought to gold standard, but quite frankly, I'd rather see the game get closer to release than have the ship be gold standard, if that makes sense. I think that people oftentimes get lost in what they want to see happen, and they don't think about the entire picture of where the game development is going. They think of the game oftentimes as a game that is already playable, which it is, but it's also a game that's in heavy development. It's an alpha game. It is not a release title, and therefore it has to be treated that way. They have to keep it there because we want to see this actually delivered to us at some point. And if people keep insisting that they fix the bugs that are in the game now, rather than pushing the game development forward, it's just going to continue to delay the product.
Alright, I'm going to take this thing back to the station and try and get it to actually let me shoot my guns.
Alright, I'll just suck this thing off and...
You had way too
yeah,
much fun
people are
saying
going to flip... Yeah, it's going to get clipped.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Congratulations. And you flipped over. And now you fall back down. And yes, these upgrade ones do way better. I think that they are doing some kind of a medium salvage ship, if I remember right. No. The Arasta is a mining ship that has built-in refining. I looked at that. I with the way that the reclaimer is, I just today I think it was, I went looking to see, okay, well, what are my other options that are in range? Got a birthday coming up, and my wife keeps asking me what I want, and I'm like, well, if you could always give me this upgrade or something, you know. But I really haven't found anything above the reclaimer in a price range that seems like it's something that is really useful for me. I like the Carrack, but really it's just a cargo ship for me, and I mean, I guess if I went Carrack, then I could go Paladin or something with my other, but I really want that Mirai Defense Guardian. That thing looks so cool. I am very excited to see what it looks like in person. Alright, we're just about done with this, and I am going to crush this thing just because it's fun. And we have a crap ton of storage, so I think we're pretty much all done. Now we get to break it! It is very sensitive there. Alright, we're going to... I think we just line up with it, because I think that arm is in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, I would like to see them come out with a medium-sized salvage ship. I hear that we are going... I think that there's rumors we're getting a MISC salvage ship that is... it's like it's MISC's answer to the Vulture, so I guess it wouldn't be a medium, really. It would be like the Prospector, but a salvage vessel. Could be interesting. I mean, it isn't really what you're asking for there, though. Argo, yes. Like, the size of the raft is what you're kind of thinking? Yes, Misk Fortune. That's exactly what it is, and that's, you know, kind of a ironic name, I have to say, right? Massive arm deploy! I knocked it out of there. Now we can watch it disintegrate. Disintegrate! Ha 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 ha! Now it's broken. Now we disintegrate it. Yoink. Not as cool as I really thought it would, you know, would be if they actually broke it up somehow, but I get that that animation would be complicated. Some people make fun of it, saying, oh, it's beam citizen, but you know what? I'm okay with that, honestly. Whatever. I'm okay with beam citizen. I admit, I'm a beam citizen apologist, I guess.
Oh darn, how dare they make the game work better versus waiting for 12 years to try and develop a way to make that animation without filling the game up.
Yeah, that's true.
Way too much stuff.
Would you rather have them make a chomp animation for it, or would you rather, you know, them move on to other things in the game? I think I'm alright with the way that is for now. I just want it to work. And disintegrating it, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You just got to make it work in the lore, so all the stuff that's happening in the back of the ship, where how it's like grinding stuff up, yeah, it came in particles. Come on, let's do something else there. Okay, so we completed that one. I'm gonna do another one. Grab another one. Maybe we'll get a big ship this time.
Tier 3 injuries are healed. Guns are working.
The bastard is hiding out in Elsewhere on Lyria. Elsewhere is one of those enemy bases.
Like
I think I think that one might... We frequently see ships at those. I think we'll probably have a better chance at just doing the wreck site on... Walla... No, I'm on Walla, right? So we want Lyria. We want to leave the area so we get more. Because there's only 2... In ArcCorp, there's only 2 wreck sites. Alright. We'll wait till you're ready, because I'm jumping straight to Lyria. You're right. You're right, UNX74. Everybody is kind of bitching and moaning about the missile restock changes. Now, I mean, when it comes to the missile restock changes, I think that Urki was talking about it the other... You had a point about this, right? Just
Yep.
the other night, Urki. What were you saying about that?
As long as the torpedoes and missiles become really deadly, okay, because that's fine. If you want players to be really picky on what situations they use them because they're so expensive, then they need to actually be worth shooting.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think it doesn't matter too much how much the missiles cost, as long as they feel good. Like, if it feels good using them at that cost, it has to be worth it. And right now, it doesn't even feel worth it at their cost now. So if it's just the missiles we have now, they don't feel great. Particularly with torpedoes. I mean, the torpedoes sound like they're really expensive. And obviously, you know, the thing that everyone has to remember is that they are doing a lot of adjustments with this sort of thing. So when they make a change like this, if it doesn't work, they're clearly going to change it. They're clearly not going to keep it that way. I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but...
You gonna share the contract?
Oh, yeah, well, maybe. I don't know if we really need the contract.
If you want me to actually show up, you need it.
There we go. Torps.
Nothing came through.
The torps cost 14 million to restock. And are you talking about like the full load of torpedoes on a? I just showed it.
Polaris.
On a Polaris, or
Still not coming through.
you talking about
Oh, there it goes.
a single torpedo is 14 million? Because that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
what size of torpedo?
Oh, I see. Because I see you were just talking about the Polaris. I didn't happen to read up there. Yeah, he said it kind of sucks though, because if your Polaris bugs and doesn't get stored when you land and has to be reclaimed, you're now down 14 million. I'd be fine with it if the game worked reliably enough. Okay. 500k each. That does sound like a lot. But I mean, if you think about how much... Okay. If the Polaris opens up an astronomical capability of making money, then I'm less inclined to be upset about a high cost of torpedoes. Okay, jumping.
Yeah, that's my other point of what kind of missions are going to justify the cost of using one.
And I think that, like I said, if they don't increase the Polaris's money-making capabilities to the point where owning some of those torpedoes and using them on a daily basis isn't feasible, then I think that it's really simple. People are just going to stop using them. And I don't think that that's a really great scenario either. All right, you ready? I'm jumping to the Shubin mining facility.
Okay. Oh, I jumped to the pit.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Oh
We'll
well,
get there.
they're about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if they don't adjust how much those things cost, or how much they can make in relation to how much they cost, then people will just stop using them. And their statistics are going to show that. They're going to be like, oh, well, after we did this, everyone just stopped using them, so We need to adjust that.
Quantum channel complete.
Oh, we got targets. I have, I'm backing off a little bit. I see you just popped in.
Freelancer.
Yep, 2 freelancers, it looks like. Nope, that one is a cutlass. Cutlass and a freelancer. I will intimidate them with my ugly face.
Okay, this is crap. So when I got back to the station, tested the guns, they fired. Now that I'm not in the station, weapon system locked while in armistice zone. So now my ship is backwards. Alright, well, let's see if I can fire missiles. My Ignite 2s. Nope, not locking on.
Only workaround is to relog.
Awesome.
Okay, I can jump in the turret on this thing, or unless you want to jump in the turret.
Yeah, where are you? We're far enough away they're not going to engage us. I can hop out onto your
Okay. I'll just
onto the
hover.
roof of the ship. Try to almost land on it and then get out. Just turn your daggum lighthouse light off. Give me epilepsy. It's sitting here flashing.
I turned it off.
It's still doing it.
Oh yeah, my lights are off.
That's annoying.
Well, I think you're saying the light of they kind of give you a like a flashing light or a flickering light of any ship. But yeah, I know my lights are on. Let's turn them off. Back on.
I'm behind you, so
okay.
now I won't see it. But
The hatch is, you can see it right there with the flashing light.
yep.
Yeah, can you do this in Elite Dangerous? I don't think so. I think you might be blocking the hatch with your ship.
Oh, it should be right behind me.
Alright.
I am bouncing for some. Doesn't like being landed on top of your ship. It was bouncing. Yeah, that's too bad. Alright, then I'll just hover here. Recenter. Here we go. Just fall through the ship.
Oh, I love it, man. The shenanigans that this game is going to allow are just great. I love it. All right, you're not quite in, right?
I'm in.
You're in. Okay. All right, I will go and pick a fight. And I will turn on the spotlights again. The unholy blinders. The power of the sun! Let's see. We have a... Oh, what is it? An Ares? And a... Oh, they're shooting at that, I think. At least they
I should
look
have
like
turned
it.
my shields off so we could just harvest my ship. Oh well.
These should do pretty well for us.
Alright, I'm in the upper turret.
Copy that. I will try to give you the shots. .5 kilometers. Got a few ships here. This will be juicy. Got a Cutlass, a Freelancer. Yeah, 3 ships. I will give you much weapon power.
Well, that turned my 32 into 24.
There, I gave you more weapons power. As much as I could anyway. Here, I can
They're at 42 now.
reduce engine power a bit and give you more. Guess it didn't give us enough. Oh well. That's as much as I can give you, I guess.
Why? Let's see if we can get something good. There we go.
We have 2 freelancers.
What crap's going on?
I don't know, they're acting like idiots.
No, the turret just started spinning. We interrupted their Christmas drinking event, I guess.
We've interrupted their party.
Have fun with no engines.
Alright, let's see if that one will survive the fall. Should. It did.
A little bit of lag there.
Oh yeah, now they're spinning like a top.
Oh, that freelancer just exploded.
Oh.
As long as any cargo we may have been carrying today's. That's the other thing with the Operation Save Stanton. Should have kept doing that one mission where we kept finding like weevil eggs.
There we go. Alright, let's harvest these things. We'll start with the freelancer you... Oh! Dirty.
Cutlass Black is still technically alive.
Yeah, we'll start with the Cutlass Black. We got one of them to survive. It's very common that I have had both survive, or all 3. I've had 2 Valkyries and a Reclaimer, and they all soft-deathed.
Hey, rotate to your right. Roll right.
Oh, roll right?
Shoot this guy. Yeah, see if I can shoot the bounty.
Oh. Oh, we can worry. Okay, yeah, we can
Might
go.
as well since I'm already in the turret.
Yeah, we can do that. You're right.
Like, where that works, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you light. He's,
He's
inside, but I think that he might be able to be visible. No, that position is
No.
not visible.
Friendly target. Ares.
He's coming out. Oh no, he's not. Seemed like he was. You might be able to blast him through that
Oh,
doorway.
he's going to the other side. Coward runs. Well, we'll just have to do it later then.
Yeah, because we'll try to harvest all these player ships too. I think that our turrets can point down quite a bit, but not up. So I'm
Yeah.
going to put this down. I'm going to put us right above it.
Let's make sure that there's no cargo. You do a scan.
Nope. We can harvest all the skin first. Not including repairs and fuel. Man, it seems excessive to me, and I don't know. I know that they're worried about like people having too much money and all this stuff, but I just think that they need to.
That's not a way to do it because that doesn't affect everybody.
Yeah, I think they're falling a little bit into the some of the same pitfalls as some other developers. For example, Blizzard Entertainment. This is a good one. One particular build doing very, very well in World of Warcraft or any of their other games, and all of a sudden, what do? They don't come out here and say, okay, we need to balance some of these other builds because they're not competing with this one that's working really well. The play style is working, the players are liking it. Oh no, they don't do that. What they do is they nerf the ever-living shit out of the one that's working well. And then not only are they not balanced still, they are... Other people are unhappy about it. Can you not reach it?
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Your laser doesn't look like it's hitting it on my screen at all.
Say for me, your laser's like 30 feet above it.
Man, these wings have a lot of RMC on it. Well, they have visual desync. And that's fine, I guess. But I don't see what you're farming either.
I'm on the nose right now. Yeah, I
Okay,
prefer
I do see the skin going away, I think.
buff to balance than nerf to balance.
Yep, I agree. I agree with that. I don't think that...
Oh, the arm just fell off.
Yeah, I guess I'm done with that then, eh? Yeah, I think that either buffing to balance or just balancing, you know, not you know, if you're gonna reduce the effectiveness in some way, then you need to balance that out by increasing it in another way, so that I think that the experience of the player is paramount. So if you are creating an experience that is not enjoyable just because you think that maybe something is a little bit more too powerful, I think that that's not really going to be a good experience for your players.
The other thing that developers, at least it feels like, don't take into consideration is that there will always be a mathematically superior build.
Yeah,
no matter
there's always going to be a meta.
And so nerfing like you're just playing whack-a-mole. If you're always going to nerf the mathematically better build, people are still going to find it and play that regardless.
Yep. And so
after 3 or 4
the
rounds
nerf.
of whack-a-mole, it's not fun anymore, and then your players leave.
Yep. Look at Diablo 4. That's precisely what they did in Diablo 4. Is that there were certain builds that were doing very well, and that they felt good to play. And so they systematically destroyed each one of those builds. And after a while of, like you said, the proverbial whack-a-mole of strong builds, none of them felt good. All of them felt bad to play. And look what happened to their player count. That's not the only problem. There was plenty of others. I think there was a replayability issue, and the fact that they always felt like people were getting too much loot. But it's almost like they forgot what kind of a game they designed. Loot was everything.
Man, a loot game getting too much loot?
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so they nerfed that too. Here, I need to move the ship up. So so we
You
can
need
get a
to
different
ship
angle.
it out.
You know, you can just grab it with your tractor beam. And,
Oh yeah, son of a
Yeah.
bitch. What? I'm not
Well,
an
I think-
expert at this.
another thing that I think developers get into is a pendulum of, oh, well, it's too good, and then they swing back way too far. Now it's not good at all, and, well, then we'll fix this. And Helldivers did that a lot, too, of where something would be too good, and so they'd nerf it into the ground and go too far the other direction. It's like, just
It feels like
take
they
the dial and go back a couple clicks, not a full turn.
they don't do enough playtesting, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they're too busy trying to keep up with a schedule, I think. And you're
Yeah.
right. They don't. People or devs typically don't playtest enough. And I think that's kind of software development industry wide, where there's not enough testing because you're trying to make that.
Yeah,
That release.
I imagine it's the deadlines that are really causing this to happen, set by the top guys. But the games we have seen that have been delayed over and over and over again and finally come out are
Star
usually much better.
So, well, yeah, that's not the reason for Star Citizen. A lot of the reason for Star Citizen
is people dropping $1,000 on a game that isn't finished.
Well, it's two things. One, scope creep. They really allowed the scope creep to get out of control. And number two, bad management. I mean, you gotta just call that right out. It was badly managed. They went from engine to engine to engine. They were trying to do things that no one had ever done before. When in some cases, just getting the wheel instead of trying to reinvent it would have been better. But yeah, so there's been plenty of those things with Star Citizen. But I feel like, and Urki, you can obviously correct me or chat. I feel like there's been a lot more. I felt like that there's been a lot more direction and a lot more push towards progress recently in this game than there has been in the past. So, we talked about Diablo 4 for that topic there, Burukai. Have you thought about whether or not you want to play PoE 2?
I have not looked at it at all, to be honest.
I bought a copy of it for my wife and for me. Which way are you trying to roll that? I created a character, but I didn't really want to play it until...
Oh, now it's only supporting. Pick it up. There we go.
Yeah, no, I've heard nothing but good things about Path of Exile recently, and I haven't even bothered to look at it yet.
I saw one video today that said PoE is pay to win. That's the first negative thing that I've seen about it. And quite frankly, I mean, I'm not opposed to some aspects of pay to win. I don't really like pay to win if it gives large PvP advantages, even though I'm generally not a PvP player in that type of game. I still don't think that any kind of payment anything should give you a PvP advantage, but it looked like a game that my wife would enjoy because she liked Diablo 4, but so far she hasn't even looked at it, so... My daughter really wants to get Veilguard because she's a big fan of Dragon Age, but...
No, that's the exact opposite. I've heard nothing good about that game.
But the one thing that she loves is the story, and from my understanding, some people have said, well, the gameplay is kind of mid, maybe a 6 out of 10, but the story is like a 2. They said that the story is awful. It seems like it was written by a high school dropout.
Yeah. Yeah, I've listened to some of the dialogue, and at least the clips that I've listened to, it's been pretty bad.
I think the part that really, I mean, aside from some of the obvious, some of the things that really irritate me about the dialogue that I've heard is the use of modern language in a fantasy game. I think that that's a really bad feeling. Like when someone is saying, one of the clips was one of the characters saying, "Oh, if that happened," or something along that line, I would be really pissed. I'm like, really pissed? Really?
Yeah, it's been done enough that it doesn't really bother people anymore. I'm kind of ambivalent about that kind of thing these days.
It depends on the level of it. I can handle some
For sure.
of it, but I don't really want to hear them speaking Old English by any means. But maybe like Hollywood levels of fantasy speak is kind of what I'm expecting from. I mean, it's a AAA game, man.
AAA just means bad quality these days.
Well, unfortunately, you're not wrong about that. But that also means that they probably spent $800 million on it when you take the marketing into account.
Yep.
I also really don't like to feel like, and this applies to anything. I don't really like to feel like I'm being preached to in any way, and like I said, that applies to whatever side you're on. I don't like to feel preachy, and that game really seems very preachy to me.
Boy, let me tell you how much I love helicopters in War Thunder.
About the same amount.
About the same.
The helicopters.
I don't even know how much I like helicopters when I'm playing them in War Thunder, because they don't exactly feel good most of the time. Night, Solar God. Have a good night.
Sit 15 miles away and kill anybody you want.
I think one of the problems in War Thunder is that that most people don't like playing SPAA because of how vulnerable it makes you to tanks. But the fact of the matter is, you need SPAA to get rid of those helicopters. You need the good ones, the ones with.
I'll say the problem is they put guided missile helicopters before you get anything that can reach out and touch them.
Yep.
In SPAA.
Well, the Alouette is so stinking tiny.
It's so small.
Like, what on earth do I have that can even hit that thing? At those
When you
DRs,
hit it,
you know?
most of the time it just hit, and that's it. That's all it does.
That's why when I think we're mostly done with this thing. I can scan
Yeah, I
it,
was gonna
guess.
try and get the gate, the rear gate.
Oh yeah, that's a really big surface. All right, I'm getting it right now.
I gotta rotate. There we go. Not like a rotate ship.
I've already got 14 SCU of this stuff. Beautiful. Here, I'll hold it. Or, no, you got it. It was just... No, we just had some desync. Oh boy, it's this song. Shoot. I thought I got rid of this thing. Do it.
Copyright!
Oh, this is the one that got claimed from last week.
Copyright!
And I had to remove it. But yeah. I actually couldn't find the song itself. I think it was just the rhythm of the beginning of the song. And it is somewhat similar to the one that they use, but okay. I don't know why that was coming up because I don't see it in here. Whatever. Some of these companies have like just an algorithm that searches for.
Most of them do, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and then they just automatically challenge your copyright for anything. All right, I'm not getting anything out of the back of that anymore. All right, I'm gonna hop out and go and scan it. If you want to hop into the braking seat, we'll make quick work of it. Let's see, I need to... Nope. We need to go to scanning mode. Scanning, and I need to switch over to... Am I scanning it?
Oh,
It's like you have to hold your mouth right in order to get it to scan.
it's always a bigger fish.
There we go, it's scanning. Scanned. Cargo shows no cargo. Go ahead and break it.
Cargo space? No. Cargo road.
Boom, broken.
SCU. Centerpiece. Oh, it's doing multiple at the time. Sweet.
Oh yeah, it does like everything that's in front of it. That's awesome. Alright, let's go and do another ship. Should we check to see if we can do any of the broken pieces, or should we just move on to the other ones? Ooh, I am having very bad lag. Yeah, there we go, it's back. We can check this one. Let's see if we can harvest this at all. There's a large piece of this one.
Put some logs on the fire while you position. I'll be right back.
Copy that. Oh, he's got the arm in the way. I guess I can drag this over here. I think I will be able to get some stuff off of this. Yes, we will. Oh, yeah. Surface invalid. There's no surface that's invalid. Yoink. Flop. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Doable.
I am back.
Now the claw is out of the way. And the answer is to the question is yes, we can. We can salvage the parts.
I think our individual tractor beams have lights on, so we don't need the main light on. So it makes it very hard to see.
Does it?
For me,
Okay, we can turn those off.
it's not as bad anymore on Freelancer, but on the Cutlass Black it's really hard to see
Okay, we can turn
what
it
I was
off when
actually
we're-
scraping or not, because the material would light up and then it would just disappear. And I had no idea if I was actually scraping it or not.
Once we get the ship into position, I can turn those off. I don't think... No, can't turn them off from this seat.
Nope.
Wait,
I just turned them off from the seat. That was weird.
I can't, but it turned our lights off too. Or no, I still have a light. I still have a light. Okay, I think that this one's just about done. You might be able to grab that piece from the right. I don't know.
No. Oh, yeah. How far back can I look on this thing? Alright, so I can look at our... about 4 o'clock. It's a pretty good range of movement.
From what I understand, getting out and recovering the weapons and equipment out of a ship are not usually worth it, so I hadn't planned on it.
Size 3 guns that I've seen only sell for like 1,600 credits.
Yeah, that's not
Just
even
not
worth the time
enough.
to get out of the ship.
Only if you went, oh hey, I need, you know, that gun or whatever, and I don't want to go buy it.
Most of the time, those guns don't even work. I've
Yeah.
not had good luck with that. There we go. Put that there. I'll look to see if there's parts on my side. No. The white painted areas don't strip off, but they do have RMC under them.
No time left on this.
Yeah, I think we're ready to break this.
Already broken, you seem to absorb it.
Oh yeah, yep. Alright, I'm in the pilot seat whenever you're ready. I'll line her up.
Why is the claw not coming out?
The claw.
There it goes.
Is that your claw, or are you just happy to see me?
Seems to be everything. Yeah, I can't wait for construction material to be worth more. Kind of nice to just show up, fracture, disintegrate, suck it all up, and then move on.
Alright, we should probably kill these guys so that we can grab these other two ships, then we'll do the freelancer last. So I'm going to try to find a place for us to land here. I think it's going to be right here.
Oh, he's out of his hiding place. German turrets to work.
I'm going to land.
Boom.
Okay, we're down. Now we'll see if the elevator works, or is in a place that we can. Well, if one of us is inside, then it will work because it'll. Well, no, because we had issues with that the other night. I have not had good luck getting the remote turrets to work well. Can't ever. Oh, you're getting them to shoot.
Yep.
Oh, that's the top turret. Okay, I can get the top turret to
Guess
work.
the top sections. Let's see. Let's try. That's the top remote turrets. Let's see. About
Exit ship.
turret.
Okay, you look down near the bottom of the monitor. Yeah, somewhere there. You got it. That's the bottom turret. Or that's the top turret.
Nope.
That's the back one, right? Oh, it's the bottom turret. Holy crap. No shooting, though?
Yeah, no
Oh,
power.
I'm under the ground.
Power. Oh, there we go.
Okay, one of the... This should work. Yep. Yep, you can get to the surface.
He's dead.
Yep, yep, you got him. Oh, it's hitting the shield. I was using my sniper. I was using the sniper.
Oh.
The problem was that it was going through, hitting the shield. I don't see them. I see where you're shooting. Oh, there's something blocking my shot there.
I don't see anyone else, but I don't see a lot.
I'm looking. Oh, I found somebody.
Shooting.
Oof. Got one. Are you shooting at somebody?
No, I'm trying to get. It's supposed to let all the other turrets that have a field of fire fire when you shoot these, but find anywhere that it lets them.
Alright, I think we might be clear. I'm just gonna check the other side of this caterpillar remains. Okay, I don't see anything. Hopefully I have enough. Well, we have other guys here that we can steal their guns. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this Ares open. I suppose I should try first to open it the ladder. Nope. So I just shoot the ladder? Oops, I'm not. Probably shouldn't use that. That's not damaging it.
Oh, maybe you're shooting something else.
Yeah, I need to... I think I need to... Oh, this thing has its door open. Over here. Come on, open the door. There we go. That's what we want to see. And this door too. Try opening it the nice way. Nope. Shields are down. Engines are offline. Power. No. No, no, no. We don't want that. We want to turn off the power. Where's my button here? Weapons off. Power off.
Systems are offline.
Okay, that's done. Are you shooting something out there?
No.
Okay, this thing is ready for assaulting. Are you already getting stuff off of that ship or something?
Yep.
Okay. I'll work on the Ares. I don't have a lot of ammo left. The sniper rifle probably wasn't advisable.
Unwise.
I am hitting it. I wonder if it's actually going to work, though.
sure with it being just a cockpit ladder.
I know that you can do it. It's definitely damaging it. Well, I'm gonna have to back to the ship and swap out and steal one of these other guys' assault rifles because they're gonna be better. I mean, I guess I can holster it and take one.
Can't.
You can't pick them up in your hand anymore?
Nope. You have to swap them.
Well, we don't want to swap
Very
them.
annoying.
I will just throw this into my cargo box. That'll be sufficient. I believe it's in salvage processing. My wife has a day at school at her work tomorrow where it's drink out of anything but a cup day. You know, just meant to be something funny for the students. So we got her a stuffed animal of what is it? It's a unicorn. And I gutted out the unicorn and put the cup inside, cut the tip of the horn off, and so she'll be drinking out of the unicorn's horn. It's great. It was clever. All right. I just need to locate one of these dead dudes here. There was some of them over here, if I recall. There's one. Hello, dead dude. What kind of weapon do you have, sir? You got a P4 AR. That is sufficient for my needs. Let us go and recover ammunition from these guys. Okay, that should be sufficient. You also, sir. Definitely damaging the ladder. Is it actually going to come down? I don't know. Out of ammo. Well, can I grenade it? I don't have a grenade.
Unlikely.
Will you actually get a CS1 if you attack that strip its shields?
I don't know the legality on that.
I don't either. Well, there's some more ammo out here, so I will just give that a shot here. Oh, he had a C-54, so he does not have, but I will grab that ammo there. Let's see. There's another C-54 hanging out here, so I will plan to utilize that as well. Open the ladder!
Could always throw the cutter at it and find out what happens.
That would be funny. I shall yeet this ship at you. I don't see the shields.
Go.
I will steal that C-54 and use that on there. Let's see. We drop this on the ground. We will replace with this. I'm not sure if that's actually doing any damage to it at all.
Yeah, it's moving it. We'd have to tractor beam it and then fly above it. Drop it, because I can't get enough velocity.
I mean, it is damaging it. I see the... Well...
Why are you trying to break this thing?
We're trying to get
Taking
into
shields
this
down.
now.
You can't use a salvage beam on something with shields.
Well, let's just salvage the what we have then.
I mean, why don't you just land that big old bus on top of it? Wouldn't that work?
Well, when it explodes, it's not really great. Do you want to just try shooting it, Colby?
I mean, not terribly, no.
Not like they're going to put you in prison for very long. Here.
Dealing with someone else's prison time, I see what it is.
Well, you go ahead and angle the ship down, and I will shoot it. I will see if I can get its cockpit to open the forceful way. I probably ought to eat and drink something first.
Systems offline. Weapon systems offline.
Fine, I will take my helmet off
Shields offline.
the harder way.
Online. Weapon systems offline.
I'm going to eat my several-day-old burrito that's been sitting in my inventory. They've got really, really good preservatives
Uh-oh.
in 2954.
Shields offline.
It's all the microplastics, man.
Launch complete.
Humans have just evolved to eating styrofoam and plastic.
Yes.
That way food never goes bad.
Alright, there you go.
I am taking vast quantities of preservatives into my body. Alright. Now we see if we get a CS. Unless, or it just tells us, hey, the target's friendly, you probably shouldn't shoot at it. We want that cockpit open. Shields are partially down.
Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target. Friendly target.
Soft death. And I never got a CS. I don't think anyway. It didn't tell me I did. No crime stat. There's no player on board, I guess it doesn't count it. Let us harvest it! Let us harvest it! Alright, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some refreshments. Now I get to see how well this thing works. So what I've done here is loosen that up a bit. Lift this out of the way. Now I can get out. There we go. Intermission mode. You're disintegrating the first ship.
Yep.
Okay, I'll move us into position for the other one. I got the Dinner of Champions. That is a protein bar, a piece of extra sharp cheddar cheese, and some taco shells that I noticed got left in the air fryer from dinner. They're like the Dorito kind, so I guess they're
You're
just
gonna have to
Doritos.
angle the ship up.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Nose is pointed too low.
Copy that.
If it'll let me grab it, I can move it. I can grab it, but I can't pick it up because I can't look high enough. It is letting me drag.
Here, I'm already in the seat, so I can.
Well, it's too late now.
What's up? All right.
Oop, you shot off most of the hull on this thing.
Yeah, well, it looked at me weird.
Yeah, most of the hull is gone. The RMC is already gone.
Oh. Quite a bit of RMC left. Any games you guys are looking forward to? Beauregard?
Not really, for me.
It's kind of a mid time for new stuff, I guess. Okay, I'm ready to flip it over. Lift. Lift. I need to lift it up and then flip it over. Too much lift.
Less claw, more pad.
Alright, that's good enough. Borkai, did you say that you were looking forward to any new games?
Nothing in particular. There might have been one, but I can't remember now.
Most AAAs have kind of been a bit of a disappointment. At one time I was kind of excited about Elder Scrolls 6 on the horizon, but...
Yeah. I mean, they announced it, what, 3 years ago at this point?
Yeah. Now I have to admit, I'm a little bit afraid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
It's going to be, if they announce it in the next year, I can almost guarantee you it's going to be the same thing as Dragon Age Veilguard.
Ooh, I hope not.
Mm-hmm. If it's longer, I'm hoping they see what's happening with Dragon Age and they go, let's not do that.
Dial it back a little bit.
And they pull a Baldur's Gate and go, you know what? We're just going to make a good game, and whatever else happens, it's a good game. Because that's all we want. We just want good games to take us out of our reality.
Mm-hmm. An escapism.
Mm-hmm. And when you bring the real world into the games, there's no point.
Alright, I think we're clean. I think Baldur's Gate is an example of just letting the players decide what they want to do.
Absolutely.
Just letting them decide, you know, they want to do, you know, whatever stuff that might have been negative for Veilguard. I think that players are mostly just kind of annoyed if it's like foisted upon them.
Yep.
Then again, Bethesda hasn't really been well known. You know, they kind of try to stay neutral with such things, usually. But I think that there's a lot of companies that are telling these companies that everybody wants this. Everybody wants this. Don't you know? Everybody wants this. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I think.
Oh no.
You're
Okay, good. Somebody killed it.
Nose down enough.
Oh,
Your nose down too much. Put it at the window below your feet. Put it in that.
okay.
Because putting it in the center, I can't see it. You can't see it enough while you're
Okay.
in scanner module.
All right.
Or the salvage. So yeah, put it between your feet.
Let's see if that's between my feet here. There, that's between my feet. Maybe a little bit more nose up.
Oh, that's plenty.
Another good example of the just let it be a good game is Space Marine 2. That was their developer stance on that one. It's just like, yeah, we just wanted a fun game. We didn't want any politics in it.
Oh well, not Space Marine, Helldivers.
Helldivers.
Remember how
a
they
bad
were at
example.
first?
It was excellent, and then it got ruined.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, at first, like, they were... Remember how they were saying, yeah, no, the only politics in this game is Helldivers politics.
In
Yep.
universe, Paul. Yeah.
And
Like
that's
a game
fine.
about a
In
fictional
universe
universe.
politics that aren't directly tied or extremely similar to
Copying,
real
yeah.
world politics. It's totally fine. I mean, Skyrim's whole thing was politics. The whole storyline.
Oh, sure, there was
Well,
plenty of it.
storyline.
With the Thalmor and the Imperials and the Norse.
Stormcloaks.
Yeah, Stormcloaks.
Yeah, it's an escapist entertainment. Like, you've made a completely different universe. That's all we care about. I don't want to hear about today's problems in my escapism.
Yep, I agree. And like I've said before, that goes for all of them. I don't want to hear...
Yep. I don't care
About any of
either
them.
way.
Unless it's absurdly funny.
Well,
If it's
I mean,
total
yeah, like,
parody, then that's one thing.
that's
but-
Helldivers, right? I mean...
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fine. That's in universe though.
Yep.
I just don't. We get enough bombardment of politics. I guess part of it's that I'm a centrist, so I don't really have a dog in the fight, and so it really just becomes irritating to me. I don't want to hear about it. We get bombarded with it every single day. And it's like I don't want to jump into my escapism and be bombarded with this, garbage.
Yeah, it doesn't really become escapism.
Right, exactly. You get trapped. Don't worry about that when we flip it. The other thing that I wish game companies would stop doing is attacking their customers.
Yeah, that one's weird.
Yeah.
It seems odd to me. I mean, as someone who's been in business, I mean, you guys have too. Obviously, your jobs are in business, in one way or another,
No.
right? And we've all dealt with customers. I can't imagine talking to my customers the way that many game devs talk to their customers. I don't understand. It seems like such a counterproductive strategy. All right, are we ready to flip this thing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where that comes from, because it doesn't make sense from any angle other than just being a selfish, spoiled brat, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Like some sort of like elite. I detect elitism there. Like
You don't know what you want.
yeah,
I know what you want.
I know what you want. You don't know what you want because I'm the expert.
I'm the developer. I designed it to run this way, and you are supposed to have this experience, and anything that you think you want is wrong.
And you know what? I'm totally cool if like a developer wants to make a game for a particular group of people, go for it, sure. But it's like if you're making a game that has a particular audience, that's, if you ask me, as from a business perspective, you're probably gonna want to make the game for that audience to like it. And I think that the worst thing in the world that you can say is, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Okay, that's
Yep.
fine. We agree on something. We're done then.
Well, even then, like, okay, yeah, great, but then you can't also blame the fans when it doesn't do well.
Right.
That's the part that gets me.
Right.
Like, sure, I don't like all the adult entertainment games, the many of them that are on Steam. I will never buy them. And if they ever came out and said, yeah, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Sure, great. But then they can't blame me when it doesn't work.
What's
Why didn't
funny
you guys buy this game?
is that do you get those suggested to you?
No.
I have got those suggested.
I
to
may
me a
have at
couple of
one point,
times.
but I don't regularly know.
And I don't know if it's because I have a VR headset, because several of them are VR, but
Probably.
I've never purchased ones or anything like that. I don't understand why they recommend them to me.
I
mean,
imagine that it's some
marketing thing.
some marketing thing where the creator of the game is either in league with somebody who works at Steam, or the Steam guy just really likes it and goes, oh hey, people would like this, or something like that. Because I don't imagine, well, that, and they could just be very popular.
Maybe. I mean, I didn't really mess with it. I just am like, okay, yeah, well, how great would that be if my kids jumped on my computer and were like, hey, Daddy, what's this? I'm like, oh, gosh, well...
Heresy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
It's
it
a
wouldn't
virus.
be Daddy. My kids are teenagers. They would know exactly what it is.
All of a sudden your son would be like, Dad, can I use your computer?
Let's hook my VR headset up, Dad. you haven't used it in years. Yeah, well, I found something on Steam.
I don't know, I wanted to use it.
I'm going to use it in the other room. No, you're not. I don't know, about the listeners here, but, I've got a couple of kids, and we have a rule that you do not have electronic devices in your room or any other private place. They are in the open. Why? Because I don't think that anything good happens for kids on electronic devices behind closed doors. The reason I know this is I was raised in the 90s. I had unfettered access to the internet, and nothing good came of that. Chat rooms in the 90s, oh my gosh, no one really knew that there were horrible people on them. I may have chatted with pedophiles, I have no idea, because I was a kid who had no idea that there was people out there that would want to scam you or harm you or something like that. I was just out there talking to people on the internet. The internet was a really new thing at the time. It was AOL. Back when it was really just AOL, Prodigy, CompuServe. That was pretty much it.
Old man.
The local, yeah, I am an old man. See the gray hair, yes. I'm in my 40s. Now, it shouldn't be this gray. I blame my father for that, by the way. There is no reason that my hair should be this gray at 45, but...
Yeah, your dad has had white, silvery hair my entire life.
Oh, yes. I remember when my dad was... I'm probably speaking too loudly. I should be quiet. My wife's sleeping. I remember when I was a teenager. So when you were born, he had white hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that checks out, right? My kids are teenagers. Yeah, my kids are actually... Yeah, my son is the same age that I was when you were 1 year old? 2 years old?
How old is he again?
He's 13. 14. He's 14. Okay, you already...
'Cause I know you're like 16 years older than I am.
I thought I was 12 when you were born.
I'll be 32 in February.
I'm 45.
So you're 13.
Yeah, 13. Okay, yeah. So I remember a picture of me holding you as a kid, as a baby. But I don't remember how old you were. And I had to have been 13 or 14, so... Do we want to? Is that a piece of
That's a piece of the caterpillar, I believe.
dead ahead? That looks like the one that's on fire looks like a
That's a piece of the caterpillar. It's
Oh, is it?
looking.
Okay. Oh, the
Yeah,
engine. It's an engine
pod.
cell. Right. You're right. Here we go. There's one more piece of ship over here. It's just a nacelle. We don't need to mess with it. Anything else? The sun is rising. The birds are chirping. No, they're not. This is an ear vacuum.
Say there would. Better
The
not be any
space
birds.
birds are chirping.
The space birds.
We watched Treasure Planet the other day with the space whales,
Oh.
so it's on the brain.
Which is good.
Such a good movie.
Treasure Planet. I don't know that I've ever seen it.
How dare you?
It's quite good.
Let us go and sell things.
Disappointed!
Yes. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. But I didn't switch back to there.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Well, it's the same thing with Pokemon. You guys are like, well, I can't believe you've never played Pokemon. It was after my time.
It
No,
really wasn't, though.
I don't know anyone who played Pokemon. Magic, yes. I used to make
Well,
fun of the
it's so
kids in
funny
the
'cause
library.
The first Pokemon game was in like 1999, so
Yeah,
it was
I was
right about that
19.
time.
I was way too old for Pokemon. Yeah, I was 19 in 99. Where is our city here? Yeah,
We were at
there we are. Straight down.
Grandma's birthday party, I think it was. And I was over sitting in the shade of a tree, just kind of resting my eyes, trying to take a nap, do something. And what's Brooklyn's husband came over. He mistook me for Trevor, and he's like, he tried to be like, hey, stuff doesn't like you want to play Pokemon or something? And I just glared at him like, no, I'm not 13. He got really hurt.
Well,
Apparently, 'cause-
you look like you're 13.
no,
You act like you're 13.
no,
Face looks like you're 13.
your face is face. But yeah, because apparently he got really upset about that, and then who knows who he complained to, and Mom ended up coming over like, why were you rude to him? Blah 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 blah. It's like I'm 23 or whatever it was. He just asked me if I played Pokemon.
It's like, I was so insulted. It's alright, I'm not really a fan of the anime stuff and whatnot, and I've been blessed with a daughter who loves anime and reads mangas. And she
It's
reads
really good.
mangas.
It's some of the best. I mean, granted, there's a lot of weird stuff in a lot of places. However, the good ones are some of the best modern stories. Like, just flat out. There's so much out there that's so much better than anything Hollywood is producing these days.
Well, that's easy to believe, and well, it's
Not a
not a
very-
very high bar.
So yeah, not a very high
No.
bar.
But if you want good entertainment these days, that's where you need to look to. And like I said, there's some weird, really weird stuff. But there's also a lot of good stuff out there.
She's also becoming quite the popular DM.
Nice. It's a good skill to
Nerd.
have.
She has 6 regulars. They have like a teen group that goes to the game shop. The haven of body odor.
Yeah.
Because apparently none of the game store people have ever heard of a shower or deodorant.
I don't know why that's a universal thing. I don't get it.
It really is. Every game shop I've ever gone into smells horribly of BO. To everyone who might watch this, if you go to game stores, card game, Warhammer, if you go to one of these stores, please, for everyone else's experience,
take a shower and wear deodorant. You smell terrible.
Yes, please do.
If you can't smell it, you have been too long outside of the shower.
Yeah, just take a sniff. If you smell nothing, there might be a problem.
I was in Walmart the other day, and there was a guy that rolled past on one of those little cart things that smelled so badly of cat pee.
Oof.
I almost retched. I am a carpet cleaner. I have smelled some horrendous stuff.
Okay,
and
yeah,
it
so
almost
the
made
bar's
me
kinda high
gag.
for you
It
then.
was bad, yeah.
This buggy landing system, it says that it's already been granted. Let's see if I can find it. Is it over there? Nope. I'm gonna have to ask again. There we go. Even though it said, your gateway's already been granted, it hadn't.
Lies.
Lies. And Isabel has a boyfriend now.
Yep, you mentioned that.
And he's into Warhammer.
Yep, you mentioned that.
So she's been playing Warhammer with him.
Nice. Next time she's around, I'll have to chat with her about it.
And she is in bed, so I can tell you, we bought her for Christmas a massive Nordic battle axe.
Sweet.
And she's gonna love it. So now she's got it's a bastard sword. She's got a bastard sword for last year, and now she's gonna have a battle axe. It's awesome. It's 40 inches long. It's good times.
Very nice.
We got her a whole bunch of D&D stuff too.
My kingdom for teammates who can do things.
No, you're asking too much. Alright, let's go
Yeah,
on.
you'd be so demanding.
How dare.
They don't even have to be good, they just have to accomplish anything with their miserable lives.
Well, regardless of whether or not we get a lot of views on this, we have gathered a very good supply of footage.
Yes.
Your character was squatting on the elevator. This elevator looks like a great place to relieve myself.
Yes.
You've seen those videos of the Chinese kids peeing all over the buttons and getting stuck because it shorts out?
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
I always laugh at those.
Yeah. Kid sitting in an elevator as it's moving, and they just
Whips it out and pees all over the buttons for no reason, and then it shorts
Probably
out.
like
and stops.
everyone's gonna have to touch P when they touch the buttons. It's like, oh
Nice.
yeah, well you just introduced liquid to an electronic. Guess what?
Little bit of
It's not
karma.
working so great.
Little bit of karma. Let's see what size, the largest size that we can create is 16 SCU. And
How many
largest-
bananas is that?
1,638.
We don't do any bananas, all you get is a weenie. Remember?
I still wanted the banana. You did not give it to me.
I didn't. There was no banana. There is no spoon.
There are 4 lights.
Man, it takes forever to... Oh, nice. Look at this 16 SU box. This is glorious.
Why is it putting single ones out?
You gotta adjust the settings.
I did, and it's still pushing singles ones out.
We don't need singles. I was gonna say, man, yours generated your box really fast. Well, that's because you were making little tiny ones, little mini-me boxes.
16 SU.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
What? What? You silly Star Citizen, you? Assigning my ad to someone else? We'll put your...
I do wonder how you open this door.
I don't know.
Just open this, since if we're in your hangar, like open this door and then just drop them out, and someone outside can pull them.
Yeah, I'll
There.
go do that. You keep generating them.
I'm not sure where you would.
Front. You could
For that.
front of the ship. Just open the exterior.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just yeet them down that hole, and it should pop them out the other side.
Yeah.
Yeet them into the hole. Everyone
16
likes
SU barely
holes.
fits.
Meat holes. A lot of the AI stuff hasn't been entertaining at all lately. I find some that are,
AI is
sufficiently
never
weird.
entertaining.
but there's just been a lot of political crap. I'm just like,
Yeah.
boring.
Well, that and as it gets better, it's going to get less ridiculous, so...
And the ridiculousness of it is what is entertaining to me. I mean, it's just creepy and ridiculous stuff, you know?
Some of it's funny.
I try to send the funniest stuff to you guys. Okay, so that did spit it out below, but it didn't make it out of the ship. It just... I think once we've generated it all and got it into the bay there, one person stays up at the top and throws the boxes into that thing, and the other just grabs them off that little platform and pulls them down. But I don't know, it should be able to get it out of there.
Can you pull it out of that little...
I haven't tried.
Yeah, there's one sitting on there now.
I can take the elevator down and try.
See, I
Since
pulled the
you're
elevator up.
generating
To yeah, we're pretty much out of RMC. We're down to 2 SCU boxes.
Oh yeah, I need to go down to the ground, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, now is the time that we really need the Atlas
Yeah.
with its beefy tractor beam. Yeah, maybe. I might be able to get those. I pulled that one off. Is there a big box on there?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a 16 SCU box. Oh.
Oh, come on. It's getting caught on the lip, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it is. We might be able to get it off the other way. Will you push it towards the back?
Yeah, let me see if I can get a line on it from up here.
You can walk around the edges.
Come on. It's not letting me pull it back up.
Yeah, I can probably push it. Alright, let it go for
There
a
it
second.
goes.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, yeah.
Snap into place.
Let me see if I can snag... Okay, I can see it. Here we go. Let's try to pull it off the back. Alright, I got it. Oh, I lost it. I don't... Get back off here. Okay, there we go. So let me put it into the middle. Oh, I can't see it now. I don't think that that's gonna work.
It doesn't look like it's going to, which
Not
is
for the
sad.
16s, anyway.
So we'll just have to close and then do that on the old-fashioned way.
Those probably would. If you can yank that thing out of there and toss anything that's not a 16 down, that would work.
You can see if I can pull it up and out, but we'll find out.
Oh yeah, that would look like it looked just fine for you.
It's
You're gonna have to rotate it before you pull it up.
yeah, it rotated itself. Doesn't help that the rotation seems to just flip and decide it wants to be a different way every single time. It's like based on one plane, and if that plane is slightly different, then now all of your rotation gets screwed up. It's like it needs to have consistency. Like my mouse wheel needs to be a single direction, not it's this direction now.
But it's more fun that way.
No, it's not. It's really annoying when you get something stuck and you're trying to rotate it, and it won't rotate. Or it rotates the wrong way, and so you try and get it to go the right way, and it just doesn't. It refuses. The rest of it is large boxes.
Alright.
Some construction material, but
Here, well, okay, the elevator's already up, so you can grab those. I think you'll have to put them in lengthwise. It seems a little bit weird that they made those doors so narrow. And that actually played into why we couldn't use the use them for hangars, because we couldn't get the Fury to go in.
yeah, if you want your ship to be able to use large cargo, you don't make the door so it's exactly within the millimeter of tolerance to fit. That's asking in for industrial accidents.
But it pleases the Germans, so...
Nine!
Who cares about the Germans?
Well, lots of people cared about the Germans a long time ago. They were kind of a big deal, if you hadn't heard.
They were kind of a big deal.
Say more a big problem than big deal.
Same thing.
Germans.
Alright. Don't know if I can squeeze one more onto here. Nope.
There will be no squeezing.
I mean, I suppose there's plenty of room I could have stacked those on top of each other. This is a very tall
Yeah, there's plenty of vertical.
space.
Oh, nope, there is an invisible wall. Because I just hit it with this.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
See that? You might have been able to
on
get
the corners
to,
by the post.
Ow. You clobbered me with that box.
I didn't think I was going to be able to catch up to you with you walking away and me just pushing.
You can push them faster than I can walk. Apparently. Clearly.
Well, you got to be tough. That was like what,
Obviously.
like 12 tons, and you just survived getting hit by it. But did you die?
Tis
Did
but a
you
flesh
die?
wound.
I was unprepared. I was unprepared.
I was unprepared for the massive box. It's not the first time I've heard that one.
You suck again.
Well, it clips on the bottom and then refuses to lift out, even though it's not
Yes.
hooked. So you have to then push it back to then push it back forwards.
There you
It's
go.
dumb.
It is dumb.
You can't rotate it when it's colliding with the surface. It refuses to let you.
Come now. Lift and separate.
Oh, gotcha.
That is a very big cargo elevator.
Yes.
1100 SEU. That's wild.
All right, is that all of them?
Yeah. That's
All right.
everything. Oh no, there's a couple boxes on the other elevator that I threw out that I thought you grabbed.
Oh, no, not yet.
How dare you?
You said you were bringing another big one, so I... One box. I don't see any others.
One up there, yeah, there is. There's at least one. They're all... I think they're all gone now. Pretty sure. That should be everything, maybe. Most likely.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. And away it goes. Oh, kind of.
Yeah.
What?
They're all there.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go and see. Let's sell. I think we may have to take the construction stuff somewhere else.
Yeah, I think you can't sell the construction here,
Well, we'll get the Taurus out and take it.
but it's also terrifying to try and sell to planet ones because they're the scrap yards. They're the ones with the faulty floors.
Oh, right. And they're not really worth that much, so we'll just kind of go do it
Way
however.
to run to the wrong side. You went to the farther away side.
I forgot there was two sides.
Boo. Oh, if you watched the stream last night, Colson, we figured out there was two sides.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I haven't watched it.
The extra large hangar has multiple areas you can enter in, and we didn't know that. I run out because I don't see Ostringer standing next to the summoning console.
Where are
So,
you?
oh, well,
I'm right here. What do you mean right here?
I'll run
Oh,
out
yeah.
onto the pad, and because I figured he's just in his ship if I didn't see him there.
Transforming world.
Run over there, and then he starts sending the ship into storage while I'm standing
Standing on the
off
pad.
game.
Tomorrow's future.
Yeah, so then I get sent down into oblivion.
Is it bad of me that I actually look forward to the time where we have to take off our armor and weapons to go to the...
Yes,
Well, fine.
but also
Screw you
not.
then.
Why do you look forward to it?
I don't know, just seeing people running around in heavy weapons and armor in the city just seems a little bit weird. And they have all the clothing in game and stuff that will look...
No reason to use.
Yeah, no real reason to use it. So it would be interesting to see that. Also, having people in massive heavy armor and fully armed, flying a ship doesn't make any sense either. So I kind of look forward to times when you need to wear a flight suit to fly a ship because it would be unreasonable to do otherwise. and you know, getting to use the suit lockers. I'm hoping that what they do is they put an invisible mannequin inside the suit lockers, and so when you offload your gear into them, it puts the suit there in the locker so you can see it. That would be badass. And it really shouldn't be that hard. I mean, even Skyrim does mannequins like that. Just make the mannequin invisible.
Should make it a depressed robot that talks to you. That'd be even better.
Yes.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors. Now arriving.
Well, let's see if the TDD is still broken.
Be most unfortunate if it was.
Time delayed Dilber?
I saw where we're going with that one.
I didn't say it.
But you wanted to, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Dirty person. Alright, location. Reclaimer. Atlas, Merlin, Reclaimer.
Despite my mother's efforts, I do have a sense of humor.
I cannot sell it anything here. It will not select. Does it have to be on the ship?
No. Should just be able to select the area.
Yeah, it doesn't have it. Can I?
Really?
I found it. I didn't see that there was a scroll bar.
Operator error.
Alright, we have 36 SCUs of RMC, which sold for 457,000.
That's close.
Buy 'em. Construction materials. Cannot sell here. Let me
Yep.
see where I can.
I think it's only at the scrap yards for now.
I remember it being able to sell somewhere else. Like with the ARC places, I thought. Terra Gateway. Pyro Gateway. ARC 3
Pyro's not
station.
super
ARC
far
4
away.
station. Alright, let's go back to my hangar and throw them in my... Because I want to see how much we make here.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm seeing if the ship weapon shop here, center mass, if they've got size 3 guns I'm looking for. You ever been to this center mass?
It's right underneath the
So if you're at the trade division, straight across the giant gap. It's inside of that building.
Oh.
To the left, there's elevators that will take you
I
up
see.
to it.
No, I
On
haven't
an
been to
upper
that
floor.
before.
There you go.
Now I know.
Yep.
And knowing is half the battle.
The other half is
Violent.
violence.
The other half is glorious violence. Oh, and I don't need to do. I was thinking, man, I'll spawn the constellation, then I'll put it back down and spawn the Atlas, and then spawn the constellation. I don't need to do that. The constellation's got its own tractor beam. I'm telling you,
Yes.
if you are looking for a ship for between 1 and 4 people, Constellation Taurus is amazing. That built-in tractor beam is chef's kiss. It's wonderful. It's perfectly positioned. It's nice.
They do. They have the broadswords.
Broadsword. What are you getting it for?
Now arriving.
The turret on my gladiator.
I see.
But I also kind of want an energy weapon. There's also the neutron repeaters. They look dumb, but they are kind of powerful.
What are those called?
What? The neutron repeaters?
Yeah, the neutron repeaters.
Yeah. But I also love the look of the Quarreler cannon, the laser cannon.
Are they NDPs? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, NDB 30 is the size 3.
Okay, so
They're pretty
that's what I remember somebody talking about NDBs, and people like the NDBs, but I didn't.
And there's the mass driver cannons. Those also look cool. That is the nice thing about having a ship with size 3 guns, is there's a large range of things you can get, versus size 4 where it's like ballistic cannon, rotary gun, laser repeater, and laser cannon. That's pretty much it.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay, the reclaimer's already been put away. Well, my Taurus is hit by Genie. I don't think there's anything on it. I'll just claim it.
Your insurance claim.
Every time you say by genie, I think of the
Vicini.
no, the Jawas from Star Wars.
By Genie. Yes.
Thank you.
For the latest travel information, be sure
So,
to check the
Mordecai,
departure and
have you ever
arrival
had?
times
Do you
conveniently
eat
located throughout the spaceport.
protein bars?
Not really.
Okay.
They're usually full of a bunch of carbs.
Well, yeah, they are. I usually eat them.
Can't have carbs. It's bad for me.
I eat them because I need protein. But these Built Puffs are actually pretty good. Not a sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor, Built. Right there.
Your personal belongings are your
Yeah, they're
personal
like a
responsibility.
marshmallow type
Monitor your
thing.
luggage
And
at
I never
all
liked the
times.
protein bars that are like, they're like eating caramel mixed with sawdust. And I never really liked them because they're just so, ugh. And so I always look for protein bars that are like the crisps, the wafers, or like this, or they're the puffs. They've been pretty good.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure
My
and
fish
arrival
isn't eating
ports
anything, please help.
conveniently located throughout the
Oh my
spaceport.
gosh. They've got rice and what is that?
I don't
Rice
know.
and it looks
Probably
like
soy sauce.
Rice and soy sauce.
And the fish is just in a cardboard box.
That tickles. I still
It
haven't.
takes all of us
So
working
this
together
this
to
company
ensure
sent me
safety is
some
secure.
things
Be
to
vigilant
review.
and report possible
And they're like, yeah, just send them back to us when you're done. Otherwise, you know, we will sell them to you for a discount if you want. I'm like, all right, sounds good. I dropped one of the items and broke a little corner off of it. So I'm like, okay, I'll need to buy them. He's like, so I need to buy these two things. How much? So he gives me a price. And I'm like, all right, sounds good. Just let me know how to pay you. You know, if it's like Cash App, Venmo, whatever. Didn't respond. And I'm like, hey, here's the reviews. I'm done with them. So yeah, just let me know how to pay you and give me an address to send the other item back because there's 3 of them. I'm keeping 2. No response. And I sent him messages like 5 times in the last month. No responses. Like, what is going on with this? I don't know.
Thank you for visiting ArcCorp. Stanton's
I don't really
Maybe he
want
died.
to. I don't really want to keep
Please
these things,
visit us
but
again.
We wish
Goodbye.
you a beneficial and
I did
prosperous
see him
stay.
online the other day, so I quickly sent him another message. Nothing. How long has this been?
7 years.
Since October. I've been sending messages.
Welcome
I'm like, man, do
to
I...
the ASOP
For the
vehicle
latest
retrieval
travel
system.
information,
A-
be sure
and
to check
the links on his
departure
site are
and
not
arrival
working
points
either.
conveniently located
So I don't know
at the spaceport.
if something happened. I hope not.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Guy's weird.
It's weird.
Please
The
be
NPC
aware
just
that
crouch in a
wireless
corner.
Stanton system
Yes, the
and on
NPCs
ArcCorp
like to
Welcome
cower.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
are still in effect.
Not yet. 1 minute and 32 seconds still. Before I can summon the Taurus.
Take my retaliator, but it's up at the top station, and it would take at least 9 minutes to reclaim. It's too bad, but it's cooler than the Taurus.
Want your company to be in good company? ArcCorp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how you can invest in making ArcCorp your new home.
Oh boy, these videos drive me nuts. The insistence that there is a perpetual motion machines. The hardest part about perpetual motions machines is hiding the battery.
Thank you for visiting
No, it's playing the
ArcCorp,
footage in
Stanton's
reverse.
capital of commerce.
Yeah, I've seen them
Whatever
do
your
that a lot too.
transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous
Oh
stay.
no. Back. Ooh.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Like they
Can,
did
but
this.
I'm
And not.
driving a Chieftain Mark III and it handles like a cow.
Yes, they do.
I don't know. You got the chieftain.
So they make this fan that has rubber, like a little lever that
Hello,
spins it,
and welcome
and
to
then they have
Rutgers
3
Memorial Space
rubber
Park.
bands in a triad.
Please visit us again.
And they're claiming that the 3 rubber
Welcome
bands, since they pull
to the
against each
ASOP
other,
vehicle retrieval
will
system.
continuously rotate it. Yeah, they will.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please
I
visit
actually
us
think
again.
I can see the little motor.
Goodbye.
Give you a bunch of armor for your legs, your arms, your chest, and then no helmet.
Your personal belongings are your
But
Baseball
if
cap.
they-
Good luck.
But if they gave him a head helmet, then you wouldn't be able to see his head. Oh, but at least he's got trigger discipline.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've shouted at the TV, "Get your rubber hook off the boom switch," for Hollywood. Like they hand this person that is not educated in firearms a gun, and they're immediately just putting their finger on the trigger and then flagging people with it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Watching the Darwin Awards on Brandon
Oh.
Herrera's channel.
oh man, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Darwin Award that's usually awarded posthumously.
yes.
Every time.
Every time what?
Object 120 from across the map.
Is what they do.
Oh yes. And then as usual,
Well,
2 seconds after somebody kills me, they get killed. It's like, I'm so glad I was bait.
Since 4.0 really isn't going to be out until for a few weeks, we can play War Thunder next week.
Alright. Fine by me. I'm just here doing my thing.
Welcome to Robert Space Districts. Enjoy the run. System check.
Got one of my wheels.
Is that all of them in there, looks like?
Yeah. After flying around in the reclaimer, this thing's gonna feel like a sports car.
Yeah, it's gonna be a daggum race car.
You're right.
Welcome to Robert Space. You are clear to launch.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, thought I had engaged this. Kind of wasted some of my afterburners then.
Oh, he found me. Oh no.
Run away.
I could not. It was an
Retainer
AA.
French.
Don't shoot, I'm French. And then they'll say, we are shooting you because you are French.
Oh no, a whirly bird.
Whirly bird.
You know what I haven't had forever.
Whirly bird.
Oh man, I had
Pizza.
so many things to say right there, but I won't.
Yeah, you gotta bring language on. Loser. I had pizza way too long.
No pizza?
I always had it
I
in
like
my
pizza.
head that that was like the staple of your diet. I figured you ate
I'm not
that
lucky.
every day.
I could.
Yeah.
A lot of things I could eat every day. But unfortunately, I'm not that rich. My work diet consists primarily of ham sandwiches.
Ham sandwiches?
Number 1 on the team with 3 ground kills. Yikes.
You're gonna lose. That is an
Already
indication
lost.
you have lost.
Lost hard. Big hard.
Bottom drive is now off.
Where be the station?
It's usually like behind where it lets you jump in.
Alright, we will find it an easier way. Outside the ship. Wow, it is nowhere to be found. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Just faintly I can see it.
Hard to see, yeah. You know, I feel like with the TARDIS they could have extended its belly back towards where the Merlin normally would be.
Yeah, they wanted that silly.
Instead of
thing.
making it longer in the middle, they could have just extended cargo bay that direction.
Or do a second elevator for it, like have that whole section come down as an elevator for your hidden cargo, rather than putting it the way that it is in a very janky way.
Which I suppose the most stuff you'd want to put in a shielded cargo bay would be, you know,
small,
hand portable, but at the same time,
I guess so.
all that drugs in the Weevil egg you get are in regular SCU boxes, and you can't get them into there. They should have made that area fatter, more accessible. Oh well.
Where's our gateway? There it is.
They always put you way out there.
Trying to see what the... Alright, that looks like... Is it that one, or is it the one on the other side? Looks like it's the other side. Horus, dude. That tractor beam is so nice.
Well, and it's a really nice angle and setup for
Yeah.
the loading bay.
Mm-hmm.
You have a ton of space between you and the loading bay to angle and maneuver and position cargo.
You can just drop it. I'll get it. Because we're going to have to stack them pretty tight in here.
Not really.
I guess not really.
This is the last one.
That's true. We have like 40 SCU of that stuff. I'm hoping it at least gives us some. We had 450 from the last one.
Never sold it, so I'm not sure how much it actually goes for.
It says that it goes for about 1,500 per SCU. So it won't be bad. We might get another 20k.
Oh, bunch of snow just slid off the roof. Scared the dog.
There's damn near everything at this place. It has a refinery and a cargo. Well, if I remember right, oh, there's a burrito bar. I went the wrong way.
You went the wrong direction.
Yeah. You never know. These things are just procedurally generated anyway.
Hey. To your left.
Hey there.
Commodities. High Road Gateway. Max 48,000.
Definitely not worth nearly as much.
Oh, 57,000.
Hey.
So we made about 500,000 total. So I will send you.
You're right.
Let me just. I'll do quick math on it.
Ugly plant to put in here.
Everything good?
Really. Calculator isn't working.
How's it going?
516. So I will send you 258.
Hooray! A whole 258 credits for all that work. Go stand back in line at Home Depot now.
Everything good?
Not bad. Wasn't terrible. I mean, we could have found some bigger ships to do it with and everything, but
Yeah,
you know,
would have
it's
been nice if
fine.
we got 2 Valkyries.
Yes, if we would have got one of those
Right.
runs with 2 Valkyries and a Reclaimer, that would have been
All the money.
very nice. We'd have probably doubled our SEM, SMC.
They do. They have a climate bay, but if they had any of the components I was looking for.
Alright, well we're going to end the stream there. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, for those who watched live, and also those who watch on the VOD. Thanks Borkai and Urki for coming and providing flavor. And
Yes.
I hope that you all fly safe, have fun, and as always,